Here at the Nebraska Humane Society, we like to do a lot of things that are that involve animals, but every now and then we have events that don't involve animals, but still make an impact and help us raise funding for the shelter. And here to talk about one of the events that is coming up is our own event director, Gordon Kress. Thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
So we've got kind of a fun, high-end event coming up the beginning of December.
It's our Winter Wine Festival at Fleming's Prime Steakhouse in Regency. It's on Saturday, December 1st. It'll be from 1 to 4. And it's an event that was designed for a different demographic. And that's what most of our events are designed to hit, different segments of our community.
Sure.
So this one is set for those people that are connoisseurs of wines, I guess, and just in time for the holidays, which is always apropos. So at $50 a person, starting at 1 o'clock, you can come in and taste a wide variety of wines. Fleming's has sommeliers there. They have
to chat with you about the types of wines
and to educate you about the different ones you didn't know about.
Okay.
There's different hors d'oeuvres that he will have ready for you. We'll have most likely a Scotch tasting, a whiskey tasting. He might surprise us and have a little type of craft beer there for us. Mm-hmm. And we also have a tiny little silent auction to keep you occupied in between, little sips of wine. But it's a very nice way to support the shelter, but yet socialize with all your friends that care about the animals as much as you do.
And it sounds like it will be educational for people that really do like wine.
Absolutely, yes.
I know that there are going to be different vineyards there. They always have a different variety, and usually everything, red, white. I think last time they even had some sparkling, which I thought was really
right.
nice.
In fact, there is a champagne made specifically just for Fleming's, and I believe he will have that on available to us that day as well.
So this is an event that obviously you wouldn't bring your dog to.
Probably not.
Not a good idea.
I don't know. They kind of frown in that in a restaurant.
So we've got this event, which is completely different from some of the other events that we have where people will bring their dogs. Maybe it's dog-centric, like the Walk for the Animals or different...
Or Dining with Dogs.
Sure.
And coming up in December 2, we'll also have Selfies with Santa. Well, that's self-explanatory that we do want you to bring your dog, and you can take a picture with your dog, with or without your dog, and you actually will take the picture, which is kind of nice. So then you have control of the picture and can print and make cards and do whatever you want to do. Additionally, during the holidays, we always have bake sales on Saturdays. Not every Saturday, but pretty frequently, which is always nice. It's a nice way to buy treats for your friends, but also support the shelter, and 100% of those proceeds go back to the shelter.
It sounds like we've got things going on, not too many crazy things because the holidays can book up really quickly, but definitely save the date for December 1st.
Absolutely, 1 to 4, Fleming's.
Excellent.
Oh, and you can go online to buy the ticket at www.nehumanesociety.org/wine.
So it's our website /wine.
Done.
And you can check it out. Get a little bit of information about different types of wines if you've got a wine connoisseur or someone. It could be kind of fun to gift somebody that as a pre-Christmas or pre-holiday.
Or just buy everybody a bottle of wine when you get there, because the wines will be for purchase. Which is always nice.
You have all the answers, Gordon.
I have it ready at my fingertips.
All the answers ready
Done.
to go. Well, that sounds like a fun event and something that will definitely benefit the shelter, because I do know that Fleming's donates all of the proceeds.
They are such good partners to the shelter. We're very fortunate to have them on our side.
Really. So the entire $50 that you spend to get your wine ticket will come to the shelter. It's not just a percentage.
And you could also buy your ticket there as well, but it's also very convenient to go onto our website and buy that ticket.
Is capacity slightly limited?
We're probably about 200, 225
okay.
on this one. So it's and the tickets are going pretty good. So I bet we sell out.
Yes, indeed. Well, it sounds like a really fun event. I think that it's something that will help people help the animals, and it's a way to do it that's a little different than simply donating, or maybe doing something with a dog if you love animals but you don't have a dog and
you want to be with your friends.
Yeah, Want to do something
On a
that's a little more
Saturday, it's a
social?
perfect way to do it.
All right. Well, thanks so much for telling us about
Absolutely,
it.
thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us to talk about our events coming up over the holidays.
I love to run, but I can't walk a straight line. It's because of my brain. It's been damaged. My previous owner left me unconscious. I still don't know what I did to make her so angry that night. Amazing people found me and gently nursed me back to health. They gave me my second chance. I once overheard a child ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe, but right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
I couldn't remember what it meant to fetch, or to shake, or even to run. All I could do was lie down, held captive by my own matted fur, neglected, broken. Incredible people removed the filth and repaired my crippled body. They helped me look and feel and trust like a dog again. I remember someone whispering, "We'll make it better." And after years of abuse, love did just that.
With all of our wonderful smells that we have with all of our wonderful cooking for the holidays, our dogs smell them too and they love it and they're enticed by it. One of the things they want to do is jump up on our counters because they can get good things from there, but can be very deadly. All the different foods that we have, some of those things are very hard on them, can kill them, from the spices to all kinds of things. There are things they can have, but one of the best ways to teach them not to be on the counter is to make off the counter the best thing in the world. Tiny. So, Tiny comes over the counter before he even gets a chance to jump. I'm going to toss a cookie that way. So he has to go find it. Have a wonderful thing over there. Tiny. You come close to the counter, I'm going to toss something away. And you're going to practice this before you start your really good cooking. Tiny. So good things are coming way over there. Even if it smells good up here, the good stuff's over there. He wants to get up nice. And I'm going to throw it away. He thought about it, but he was willing to re-engage with me and make it a good thing. He can't really get that. Sit. Nice. And then eventually you can add, so he has to give you a behavior when he gets to the counter to earn what he wants. And that works really, really well. But you have to start this before you actually start cooking. Think about also, when you're cooking, do you really want your dog in the kitchen? Maybe you want your dog out of the kitchen. Yes, we can kennel them. Nice. But if you've got some different flooring to a different room on one side or the other, maybe that becomes where he needs to stay. And that's a good thing for them. It's a good spot. They can practice a stay or a wait and get rewarded for that. And maybe some of what they get is, maybe they get a little bit of carrot. Maybe they get a little broccoli, a little bite of turkey. Something that's safe for them to have. So they're working for something they smell, but yet they're having a behavior, so they're practicing what they need to know, what they need to do instead.
I didn't always walk this way. All crooked, like I had a few too many. It started after I suffered irreversible brain damage. I don't know what I did to make my previous owner so angry. Sure, I had a few accidents on the carpet, chewed a couple pairs of shoes, but I always tried to make up for it. Gave extra kisses, snuggled a bit closer. I'd sit and stay and wish myself invisible when the yelling got too loud. It didn't matter. I'm told that I was found unconscious that night. Amazing people gently nursed me back to health, waiting patiently by my side and surrounding me with love and the promise of safety. I was given a second chance. I once overheard a little girl ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe. But right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
Well,
Well, November is Senior Pet Month, so we like to showcase senior pets in November, but we actually like to showcase senior pets anytime because we've got some great senior pets here at the shelter. And a lot of times these guys are already trained, they know sitting down, they've got some manners, they're usually potty trained. Trixie is one such gal. She's got her back to you. I'm gonna try to, now she's gonna roll. She's a big old cuddler. Will you roll over and let us play with your belly? She's 8 years old. She is a pit bull, so she will need to wear a muzzle in public if she's in Omaha, Nebraska. But she's super sweet, aren't you? Yes, you are. This girl came to us with severely infected ears, so we've been working on that, and she's also had something removed from her neck. So, but she's been super sweet the whole time. I know that she was in some pain, and she's still just a really sweet dog. Sudden movements can startle her. So we have her as no kids under 6, recommend no kids under 12 simply because if they're jumping and running and doing stuff, she can get a little agitated and a little worried. This is her thing. She loves to sit and be adored by you. She likes belly rubs. She likes to lean up against you. She's super tactile and wants to just really, I know, are you super tactile? Do you want to be with me? Hi. And she's also extremely treat motivated. Will you come here? Show people what you can do. Will you stand up? Let's get up. She's not gonna get up if I don't get up, but she'll sit for treats. Let's try this. I'm gonna stand up with you here. All right, come here. Will you come here? Come here, Trix. Nope, she's like, I'm staying down because that's what I'm supposed to do when I get treats. Good girl. Do you know roll over? We could probably try. She's so treat motivated that you could actually work with her on some of the things that you might want her to do, like down and roll over. She does know sit. She knows her name. She walks on leash very nicely. She potties outside. She's a super girl. I think she'd be great for someone who doesn't have little kids because little kids, again, might rile her up and get her a little startled. But if you like this, if this is what you want to do, just adore a dog and get some belly rubs, yes, I know, then Trixie just might be your girl. She's 8 years old, she's a pitty, and she's available at the Nebraska Humane Society. So I feel like a puppeteer right now, but the next pet of the day is actually a duo. I have Louie and Oscar. Guys, will you come here a minute? Lou, come here. Come here, guys. Come here, Louie. Louie's very treat motivated. Come on. Louie is the Chihuahua. He's 12 years old. Oscar is a little younger, and he is the Shih Tzu. They have been best buddies forever. And so they came in as best buds, and we kind of want to get them out as best buddies. They lived with in a quieter home, I think, without a whole lot of activity, and they would prefer that now. I think that they don't really want to be around little kids. You can see Louie's little tail's kind of tucked. He's a little worried. Will you guys come here? They have their rears to the camera because that's what they're doing. Come here, Oscar. Come on, guys. There we go. That's a little better. Here you go. Here you go, Louie. I know, right? So these guys are gonna, sorry, bud. These guys are gonna take a little bit of patience, a quieter home. I know, can I pet you? Will you let me pet you? Yeah. Someone who wants to just let them kind of get acclimated to the home and bebop around before you really start trying to interact with them because they're a little worried with new people. They're a little worried with sudden movements. They're worried with noises that they don't really know very well. So getting this duo together will, with the two butts to you, will be kind of key in giving them a little bit of time before you try to work with them. They are best friends, so we want them to go together. They're a 2-for-1. We think that they will pull comfort from each other, and that will help them acclimate into a new home if the other guy is there to give them confidence. Guys, treat bag over here. Come here. So Louie, a little older, but still has plenty of love to give. Oscar, I think, wants to head outside, so his back is to us, but Oscar's the Shih Tzu. Come here, Oscar. Come on. Come on, bud. Come on. There you go. There are your faces. Let's show your faces off. Yeah. And once they know that you're not going to hurt them, then it's a little easier to give them some petting and some love. Louie's a little bit more worried than Oscar. He's just going to sit there and munch on the food. But they'd be really nice for maybe an older, quieter home, people that are mature, that just want some companions to hang out with and watch TV with. They walk nicely on leash. They're not going to be needing too much activity, but they still want to get up and go. They want to walk and they want to be with you. I know, right? There you go. So Louie and Oscar are 2-for-1. They are senior pets that are available at the Nebraska Humane Society. So this is Wyatt. He is a 3-year-old husky, and he is gorgeous. This boy, I don't know if you can see him or not. I want to show you his face if I can. Sit, Wyatt, sit. Oh, buddy, sit, sit. He's got one kind of taupey colored eye and one blue eye, and he is a ton of fun. He's a typical husky, so he can be an escape artist, he can be mischievous, he can get into things that he probably shouldn't get into. He needs plenty of mental stimulation and playtime. There you go. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, you wanna play? You wanna play? Should we play? Oh, there you go. He can entertain himself, clearly, with a lot of the toys that he has. Oh my goodness, come here, goofball, come here. I know, right? But you like the treats better. He is really sensitive about being touched and grabbed by the collar. So he probably, we have him as no kids under 12. I have treats, I know, you're gonna drop that for a treat. No kids under 12, simply because if they try to grab him without appropriate, will you come here and sit? Nope, still doesn't wanna do it. Try to grab him and lunge for him. You could be setting him up for failure and setting your kids up for failure as well. So at this point, we have him as no kids under 12, but he's a great dog. We've been working with him on grabbing things and then keeping them. So we trade out. So one of the trades that we do is for treats. Wyatt, will you come here? Come here, Goofy. He's having too much fun with that Snoopy dog right now. Hey, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Hey, Wyatt, sit and let's take a treat. So we give him the treat and we move the toy and keep his eyes on the treat. And then I have the toy and we can play with the toy again. Ba-doompa. It's right there. Where'd it go? This guy is gonna be a fun guy. You can tell by his movement that he really likes to play. He kind of prances. He's very athletic. He's a typical husky, again, in that he's very smart. He can get out of places. So you're gonna need to give him a lot of mental stimulation when you're not around, whether that's a Kong toy or a puzzle toy, or working with him when you are around to do some brain work as well as some body work, like obedience classes. Come here, come here, come here. I want you to do this, and I want you to look at the camera and sit, please. Nice. I don't know if you can see those gorgeous eyes of his. He is patient, which is good. He's 3. He's not a young husky, so he's not jumping up for this treat. He knows he's going to get it. Wyatt. And then we give it. Nice. He takes treats really nicely, too. But again, did you see that? I went over his head, and he was like, whoa, wait a minute, what's that? So even working with him, we've been working with him to do good touch and to be comfortable with what we're doing. And I'm not the world's greatest dog trainer, so will you sit? And I promise I won't pet your head. Hey, Wyatt, will you come here and sit? Sit. Thank you, and there's your treat. So, I know. Yeah, there you go. Now I can pet. He knows my hand is there. Great dog. I think he would be a really fun, interactive dog for someone. But again, little kids at this point in time would be a little bit overwhelming for him, and he wouldn't understand, and he thinks they want to play when they're really trying to grab and hug. So probably not the best match at this point in time for him. But he's a great dog, obviously very food motivated. Let's see if we can get you down. Will you down? Will you go all the way down? Okay, sit. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Rather do the toy. And then again, in order to get the toy from him, I'll give him a treat or something else. Nope. Whoop. See, there you go. Yeah, I know. Sit. There we go. And I've got the toy. Sit. Nice. This is Wyatt, though. He's an absolute love. He is a really fun dog. He's going to be fun for someone to work with and to play with and to live with because he is a typical fun husky. So that is Wyatt. He's 3 years old. He's available here at the Nebraska Humane Society. Good boy.
I love to run, but I can't walk a straight line. It's because of my brain. It's been damaged. My previous owner left me unconscious. I still don't know what I did to make her so angry that night. Amazing people found me and gently nursed me back to health. They gave me my second chance. I once overheard a child ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe, but right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
I couldn't remember what it meant to fetch, or to shake, or even to run. All I could do was lie down, held captive by my own matted fur, neglected, broken. Incredible people removed the filth and repaired my crippled body. They help me look and feel and trust like a dog again. I remember someone whispering, "We'll make it better." And after years of abuse, love did just that.
This month, we'd like to thank our Omaha community for the continual support that you give us throughout the year. We're so very thankful for that because you support animals, and in doing that, you save thousands of lives. When animals come through our doors, not all of them are in good condition. We offer medical services like basic vaccinations, spaying and neutering, and microchipping to all. But if an animal needs a specialized surgery, dental cleaning, wound care, or parasite treatment, we can offer those too. Not all shelters have the resources to do that, but we do, thanks to donors who offer funding, partnerships with veterinarians, and those who offer us donated or discounted goods and services. When babies come in too young for immediate adoption, our community steps up and fosters them in the comfort of a home. TLC goes a long way to develop healthy, happy pets. Likewise, volunteers walk the dogs, enrich the cats, and give time and energy to keep animals' brains and bodies in good condition. Because our community donates tons of blankets and towels, our dogs and cats are comfy and cozy in their kennels. Other supplies, even things like gallon Ziploc bags and Q-tips, can seem boring. But to us, being able to keep animals' paperwork dry and always on their kennels, or offering up a quick ear cleaning so a pet is comfortable, well, that's a gift. And to those of you who have adopted one of the 11,000 plus animals that will go out our doors this year, well, you complete the circle. Getting animals healthy and ready to go is great, but they need a home to land in, and you provide that. So this Thanksgiving, we are thankful to all of you for what you give year-round to these guys. Gives them a fresh start. You truly save lives. Happy Thanksgiving.
I didn't always walk this way. All crooked, like I had a few too many. It started after I suffered irreversible brain damage. I don't know what I did to make my previous owner so angry. Sure, I had a few accidents on the carpet, chewed a couple pairs of shoes, but I always tried to make up for it. Gave extra kisses, snuggled a bit closer. I'd sit and stay and wish myself invisible when the yelling got too loud. It didn't matter. I'm told that I was found unconscious that night. Amazing people gently nursed me back to health, waiting patiently by my side and surrounding me with love and the promise of safety. I was given a second chance. I once overheard a little girl ask if I'd walk straight again when I got to heaven. Maybe. But right now, I'm enjoying my little piece of heaven on earth.
Thanks for joining us for The Dish. We'll have a new show once every 2 weeks that'll bring you more training tips and pet health tips, information about events that are going on at the shelter, and things that you as a pet owner can use. So for now, goodbye. But thanks for joining us and have a great week.